Hey, another Couchsurfing interview. And I'm talking to Stephanie from Sydney, Australia. And my first question is, how did you first hear about Couchsurfing?
It was actually a friend of mine who had couch surfed in Amsterdam. So he was up in Europe for one semester. He was doing an international exchange. And so when he heard that I was going up to Europe, he said, "Oh, why don't you try couch surfing? It's a great way to meet people, especially since you're traveling to Europe on your own. And, well, it's, a free accommodation. So try it." And I went, "Is it safe? Are you sure?" And he went, "I've had no problems. It's perfectly fine." So I said, "Okay, I'll try it and I'll see how I go."
Yeah, so you decided to try it because he recommended it and it sounded like fun.
It's always better when somebody recommends it, especially when it's something like couch surfing where there's that stigma where you think maybe it's safe, maybe it's not safe, but if a friend recommends it, then...
Yeah, someone you trust.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you started and you obviously decided to keep going since you're here surfing my couch. So what was it, what's been keeping you going with it and what's kept you doing it?
I travel on my own a lot. It's a great way to be social, meet people in the city, I like the idea of saying I have a friend in this city. It's not, these are random strangers that I'm meeting or I'm just being a tourist in the city, but I'm actually visiting a friend and having that social interaction, meeting people as well, saying that I have been in Europe. I know people from all over the world. I can't say that from where I am. I know people in Australia and I know family, but do I know people from the other side of the world? Not really.
Yeah, but you've made friends from all over the world via couchsurfing.
That's it.
Yeah, so it's for you, it's the people factor.
Yeah, definitely.
So finally, could you share some stories, like a favorite moment in couchsurfing, like some special experience you've had, or?
Quite a few special experiences. One thing I really liked when I went over to Hungary, I stayed with a Hungarian couple. They were quite young. But one thing that they invited me to, they had only started about half a year before I visited them, but they were getting into Hungarian folk dancing. They wanted to touch into their roots. And they said, "Hey, if you're up for a class," we've talked to the people in the class. It was quite a huge class. And they said they're open to a visitor. They don't mind you stepping in, trying it out. They're really sweet people. So if you can't dance well, it's okay. They'll forgive you. So I went to that and that was amazing. They were such lovely people and I couldn't understand a word of the instructor, but my friend was really sweet. She was like, "You do this and you do this and then you go up and it's okay." And all the guys that I was dancing with, because you exchanged partners every couple minutes and they all spoke English and they were like, "Yes, you're actually really good dancer, really good." And I'm like, "You're so sweet." But it was amazing. I've never done Hungarian dancing before. I like dancing, but I've never tried it before. And
if you'd gone as a regular tourist, you probably would not have gotten the chance to try it either.
Exactly. Well, I saw as a regular tourist, you had to pay a lot, and all you would do was see the performance. You would never have actually been able to involve yourself with that and be in a class where they were teaching them and they were teaching people my age as well.
Yeah.
So you could see that they were trying to get in touch with their roots, learning their culture. Yeah,
it was perfect for a stranger to come in and experience Hungarian culture that way.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's fun. After that, I went back to London. I tried to find some Hungarian places to learn how to dance. Let's just say there aren't that many.
I wouldn't think there would be.
Yeah, but I did enjoy it. It was pretty cool.
It was an experience.
You do a lot of jumping in it, and the guy twirls you around a lot, which is good fun.
Sounds healthy. It sounds like good exercise.
Yeah, it definitely was. It went on for about 2-3 hours, and we had to take a break in the middle, and I was just sweating like crazy.
So obviously, you can recommend couchsurfing for people looking for a slightly different traveling experience.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Thank you. And safe travels in the future.
Thanks.